It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Running back with the football. And they'll start with a run that goes nowhere, battling this defense and the crowd noise. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Can he get there on the ground? Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a fourth down.
Stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. QB keeper all the way. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a fourth down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. Breaks into open space. Gets the first and still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Football comes out, and the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce, that ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Using his legs, it's Smith.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Looking to throw. It's Webb. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Trying to get the throw off. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. He's looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Takes the handoff. It's Moulton. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets them up at the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And 1st down, they go right back to him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Webb. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. shotgun, handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, you're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On the run, it's Ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Ball. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. He'll hand it off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Direct snap. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting his ball into the end zone, becomes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. Fourth down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back, it's Webb. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
No way to run up the middle. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Hokies will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
And that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's like one more play here before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Moulton. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Hokies will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. The pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Davidson. Ball carrier tackled there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
There's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Running play called on third and short. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They'll run it from the gun. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The sure hands. It's Coleman. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And this will be fair caught about the 15. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. To throw, it's Webb. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Hokies will have to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's reeled in. It's Davidson. Make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Makes the grab. It's Ball. Who's in the clear? Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there. Auburn now operating red zone. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff to the back. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? That's caught. It's Hairston. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's a quick grab. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Ball handed off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. Back to pass. It's Webb. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Boy, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Now it's second down here. Leaning on the run game here late. Runs through the defender. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. So first and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Webb. It's an out route, the catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Hey, positive yards here. Fourth quarter, trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Handing off on the draw play. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Well, you can see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play, and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
It's a draw to the back. He's got the first and still going. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Hokies lining up here on first and 10. Scanning the field, it's Webb. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Grab behind the line. It's Russell. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Still no answer for this offense.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
They're going to go for 2 and the win, but they'll have to conquer this crowd noise. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off.
21, Virginia Tech, 20.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over, and the ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee.